Yo, hello guys. This is basically gonna be part 2 of the previous video that I made on techs that I found. Particularly on this video is gonna be another tech that I found, not discovered, I found. This is not my tech. I did not, let's say, discover this tech and it's my own tech that I figured out with Kai. No, this is basically somebody else's tech. But there will be something else in between that I have discovered that I don't think that the individual that found this tech, or discovered the tech I mean, has tried implementing. So hopefully you guys will then see it from my eyes exactly the tech that I found. Now, to do this particular type of BRC tech, you have to first do it normally. Just go into BRC and that's it. It doesn't have to be a dash BRC. It can just be a regular BRC. But as soon as the opponent's about to attack you, you hit them with slash into ggxxac+r, whatever it's called, the move. And once you do that, immediately go sprinting and go for 2H. There I messed up, but you get the point. You can actually pick up your opponent from the ggxxac+r move with the 2H. And you can also do it from a 6H. So you don't have to only do it from a 2H, you can do it from 6H as well. So again, to demonstrate. You saw right there, right? Now you can figure out on your own how to optimize that particular combo, but it can only be done from counter hit. At least that's what I thought. That you can actually do this only from counter hitting. In fact, you can do this without counter hitting the opponent. Okay, so to do this one, you still have to do a BRC. You can't do it from a normal ggxxac+r and expect to get yourself the pickup, right? You gotta do a BRC and go immediately into your ggxxac+r. You can't do it any second later. If you do it won't work. You won't get the pickup from 2H if you wanted to get the maximum damage. As you saw, right? So you can actually do this without counter hitting your opponent. So as long as you go into BRC and immediately go into your ggxxac+r, make sure that you recovered it fast enough to then immediately start sprinting and go for 2H. Now, like I said, you can also go for 6H instead. It's easier. As you saw, it's pretty easy. Just go for 6H if you feel like it's too difficult to get close enough for the 2H. In fact, I'll say that it's best to just go for 6H since you have a lot of other times not messing up and getting the 2H to then proc. But if you were to get yourself the 2H, this is what you can try doing in terms of combos. That was a lot of damage just from doing a single BRC into your ggxxac+r, then picking up your opponent from a 2H and going for your 623 DP heavy slash. It would legitimately send the opponent flying up in the air, and you have enough time to pick them up from that air recovery, or from the float I should say, and then go for whatever you want to go from right then and there, going for massive damage just from a BRC. Now, if you're in the corner, you can also perform this as well by going for the BRC. It's much easier to actually do it from the BRC because you can't do it from, let's say, from a normal ggxxac+r. I don't even think you can even do it from a counter hit. Let me see if I can. This is experimenting right now, so this is not something that I have discovered or found yet. So I'm just going to put this out there in the video just in case. Okay, so you can. So you don't really need to go for BRC if you manage to get the counter hit from this. As we just saw. So it's pretty easy. Just go for a Diary Claw, get the counter hit if you do, and then go get yourself that. Now, if you don't get the counter hit, then I guess just waste your meter for that instead. Just go for a regular Roman cancel. For the sake of the video, so I don't go too deep, I'm just going to illustrate the BRC version without going with the counter hit again, this time in the corner. What can you do from there?
So far, so good.
So even while you're in the corner, you can still do this particular type of tech. And you don't need a counter hit to do it either. It's actually easier in the corner than during the center. But if you're in the corner, then you can get away with going for 2H much more so, since you're much closer to the corner screen. So you don't have to go for 6H, because 6H, you won't get as much damage going for 6H into whatever, right? So you're better off going for 2H fully into your 623 heavy slash, and then performing your pickup from right there for the combo. Now, as I just stated, this is a tech that I found from somebody else. The ones that I showed you were the BRC without the counter hit. That's what I discovered. I'm not too sure if maybe the same individual that I saw it from may already like presented this particular type of combo, and I just basically thought to myself, oh, I discovered it. So if by chance this person has discovered it before I did, then I apologize. I thought that I discovered this particular type of tech. But either way, hopefully you guys would implement this into your gameplay and get better with Kai. So with that being said, stay tuned.